Oh man, that was sad. That was pretty sad. Would have been nice to get top three in that, at least. You guys are watching it now. Well, this is the final table. I'm gonna not review the whole game because it's gonna take forever. So we'll start. I mean, I can't even review the whole final table because it's more than 100 hands, and I just don't have a lot of time. Wait, this isn't the final table. Nowhere near the final table. It's like here. No, it's not. It's not the final table either. All right. Bible thump. Alright, JPC, I'm doing your review now. So we'll start here. It looks like it's close to the final table, but not quite. So it's a what 50 cent 180 man? Is it? Or is it 45 man? Ah, this is a 45 man, that's why. It's a 25 cent 45 man, so this could be the final table. Let me just see. Yeah, this is the final table. It's a 45 man. So let's see if I can get at least the bubble. So okay, this is the bubble now. See you, Chili. Alright, so we're in the bubble. This is a 45 man. Alright, now we're in the money. Let's review from in the money. It's fine. You can just shove there. As long as you don't fold if someone else pushes all in, because you've already put in a lot of chips when you make it 3 times the big blind. Yeah, he's short, so just shoving all in there is good. We're about to go deep into the mind of a fish. Yeah, just don't listen to anything I say, because I'm terrible at poker. Okay, fold. Ace 9. Fold. It's an all-in. Raise. So you can just go all in. I don't really like your raise sizing 3x. Because if your plan is to fold, you don't need to make it 1200. You just make it a min raise, or like a little bit more than a min raise, like 900. The other thing you can do is just limp stab if he's very passive, and ABC. So I like all of those options more than making it 3x. I kind of like shoving more than anything. 25 cent 45 man. Alright. I would probably steal this hand, min raise on the button. You have both those guys covered, so they're going to be under pressure. Yeah, this is just a good enough hand to play from the cutoff. You can even just shove and it's profitable. So shove or min raise, both good lines. Not folding. Oh, it's not the final table because this guy came. I wouldn't fold this. You can just push all in, or you can min raise and then fold if the big blind shoves. I kind of like that better. So you min raise, and then if the big blind has a hand, he's going to push all in, and you can just fold king 6. But you're okay stealing the blinds or going all in against Jasmine. That's cool. So this is the final table. Why are we checking ace king pre-flop? Like, even though he's the chip leader, it's ace king pre-flop. Just raise. You want to get it all in as quickly as you can. I don't know what's going on. So now we bet call. Um, ace king high on 327 out of position. If you don't want to fold, I think just check calling is better. You keep the pot smaller, and he can't really do much if you just check call down. So now what do? You didn't play that hand very well. Just raise pre-flop and try and go all in. It's good enough, ace king. It's a good hand. Okay. Ace king, this one's good. We'll just go all in with that. Sixes. This is a push. Even 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you're in the money now. Yeah, you're in the money. Because the money in a 45 man is 7. So you've min cash. But, so, I mean, you're not the shortest stack, but pocket sixes with 10 big blinds on a 7-handed table is a good hand. So you should just push all in. We'll just fold bottom pair. That's good. Good discipline. I like it. Ace queen, all in, easy. Fold, fold, fold. This is a little weird. Like, your hand is good on this board. But these guys are both huge stacks, and there's 3 people shorter than you. You can just bet the flop rather than check calling. But then you have to bet fold, which is... I don't know, it's a little weird. This hand's tough to play. If I was facing this action, I would not call. I would either decide right now if these guys are loose and they have nothing and just check shove all in, because the pot's 3,600 and you only have 5,300 left. So the pot is huge. So if you think your hand is good now against these guys, maybe they're loose players, just go all in. And if you think that they're tight, maybe you just check fold. But I don't like check calling because, you know, there's a lot of bad turn cards. Any card that's higher than a 5, you're not that happy. And you're very short. So I think you just need to make your decision now. If your hand is good, just check shove. You got very lucky to win this. Very lucky. You can push all in. There's a lot of money out there. So what did this guy limp with? 5s, or 4s. And this guy just had nothing. But the only problem with pushing all in is that there's 3 shorter stacks than you. So it's a little risky. So maybe just because of the short stacks we can play this passively and just call. But if there were no short stacks and it's a normal situation, pushing all in is the best play by far. We'll fold because we miss. Ace 9. Never limp. Just don't limp in high blinds. You can do it in the very early blinds to try and hit a set, but hang on, I have to cough. If you want to play this hand, just raise or shove. If you don't want to raise or shove, fold. So I think the small blind's basically all in. So we're only playing from the cutoff because you just disregard the small blind in this situation. So from the cutoff, I would just min raise. And if a bigger stack reshoves all in, you can then fold. I mean, I guess this is okay because it's just a min bet, and you have ace high, and now you have to fold. You're just playing that a bit too passively. I like this bet. So we're betting, it's a semi-bluff. We have a pair, we're betting against draws, but we have gut shot outs if we're wrong. You're in a tough spot now. You're in a tough spot. You're getting 7 to 1. But your hand is quite bad, and you're getting short. And the flush gets there. I guess you fold. It's so gross, though. I would fold, I think. And now you're turning your hand into a bluff when you have 2 pair. Because he's not going to call you with a worse 2 pair. So you're just bluffing. So I would just check call and catch his bluff. How do you win this? I'm so confused what that guy was thinking. You made some kind of sick value bet, but I don't like it. Don't call weak aces out of position. With 20 big blinds facing a razor, it's always shove or fold. So if you think your hand is good, shove all in. If not, fold. For me, this is always a fold because he's raising 3 times, it's quite strong, and you have a weak ace. So just fold this hand. Yep, there's Seb behind me on the window. Don't know what he's doing. We get this weird spot again where we have a good pair on a paired board against these two guys in a limped pot. I think we just play this passively. They can both have draws, and you don't really want to get it in here against 2 overcards and a flush draw, but it's good enough to just call. And now we hit a full house. I don't really want to value bet. I'd rather just check and let them hang themselves. So you check in that spot. Okay, fold against the razor. Yeah, this is a 45 man, the clubs. I'm gonna hurry up, guys, because I don't have that much more time. So we get 3 bet. Well, you're not folding. I guess you can just call. Because there's 2 short stacks, you can play a little bit passive. Not folding when you actually hit the ace. Good job. I like the way he played that one. Call that city connector to a min raise. Check fold. Fold that. Fold that. He's going crazy again. Raise that. In the late stages, you don't need to raise 3 times. Just make it a min raise. Just extra chips you don't need to put in there. Call again. And, ugh. I'd probably fold this river. Yeah, good. I like the way you played that. That's a fold. Raise. Good. Good raise. Bet. Yep, I like the shove. That's fine. Good job. Okay, so we're getting 3 to 1. I like calling this. You can just go all in because he's only got 700 left. Doesn't matter though, as long as you don't fold. Yep, I like that. Bad luck. Yeah, again, like, don't call out of position with short stacks. You can do it with very deep stacks, like 70 big blinds, 100 big blinds, but not here because they only have 20 big blinds. If you like your hand and you think you want to play it, just push all in. If not, just fold. So for me, this is a spot to just fold, I think. Because you have to play out of position, and if you miss, he's just going to c-bet, and you end up giving him free chips. Call, good call. Good raise. Put the pressure on in the small blind. I mean, I'd think about bluffing this hand. I like bluffing here because he's second and the short stack's in the big blind. I'd just put in a bluff 3-bet and put pressure on LB 190. An ace 3-handed is pretty good. So you can definitely use this as a bluffing hand. You can make it 4,000 and I think he's going to fold a lot. Just go all in. Less than 10 big blinds, all in or fold. Don't min raise. Because if he pushes all in, you have to call another 5,000 and the pot will be like 10,000, 9,000. So you're committing yourself anyway. And what you do by min raising here is he might look at that as a steal and bluff you. But if you just shove, he folds. So you're making him play more hands by min raising, and that's not what you want. You want him to play less. You want him to just fold. So just push all in. Less than 10 big blinds, push all in. Raise, Jack 10. Any Broadway combination 3-handed on the button is a raise. So just raise that. Why are we doing 8,000? Just min raise. Get more value. Ace King's a monster. Again, just shovel in less than 10 big blinds. Raise an ace on the button. An ace three-handed is a very, very strong hand, so just raise. Never fold an ace on the button when it's folded to you. In any position. Like in any table size. You know, nine-handed, folded to you, ace on the button, raise. Six-handed, folded to you, ace on the button, raise. Three-handed, ace on the button, raise. So we heads up. We'll defend that. I guess I'd check call, because you have a gut shot. Nice. Call again. I mean, I guess this line's okay, but it's a bit ambitious that you think he's going to call this big bet. If you were going to take this line, I'd like a smaller bet. You know, it does look like the nuts, the way you played it. You might get more value by either checking or betting smaller. Bet, good. I'd just give up. And fold river. I would fold because I think after he calls flop, he can have an ace and a king for sure. He might bet a king on this river. I mean, what do you even beat? Even Queen Jack gets there. So I don't think you beat much. He's not going to play a 9 like this. So just fold river. Hey Strongfold. Welcome, man. I would raise, just raise. He just folds to you, okay. Defend. I'd call, because it's 1k. I guess we fold now. Seems good. Call. Fold. We miss. Good. Fold that. Good. Yep, 2-7, you don't have to play that. King 2, just raise. Just min raise, don't make it 3x. No reason for it. So with the limp, if he raises, you should re-raise, because a pair heads up is the nuts. Alright, it's a good hand. So you're okay going all in pre-flop with sixes for 30 big blinds. So as long as you have a plan with this hand, you can make this limp play, but just raising is also good. Good. See, I like that you raised. I mean, shoving, it's a bit of an overshove. You might be able to just raise, let's say, like 8,000. But then if he calls, there's a lot of bad flops. So I don't mind this play as well. Just going all in, it's fine. Check. I mean, I would stab this, I think, maybe sometimes. Just lead. Because if he hits nothing, he's just going to fold. Because he's that kind of player. Bet. I mean, checking's okay. I would bet because I want all the money in. But it is hard for him to have anything. Now I think you need to raise against draws. I would raise this because it's wet, right? So you want to make him pay if he has a flush draw or a straight draw. So I'd raise 3,000, 3,500. Yep. Raise. Bet. 2 overcards and a straight draw is a good hand. You need to just bet. Bluff catch? I mean, the way you played this very passively. I don't mind that call, but I don't like the way you played it at all. Just be more aggressive when you have good hands. 2 overcards and a straight draw is a good hand, so you need to bet. Heads up. Get a Seb emote. It's in the list. There's a list of things that we can get. What do we fold? 8-6. Don't fold this on the button. That's good enough just to raise. Play it. It's too deep to shovel in. You can just defend by calling. He has 30 big blinds. You don't want to just reshove 30 big blinds. Call. Check. Good. Played that well. Raise. Call. I'd value bet this, but... Okay, call. And raise. Good. Call. Bad luck. Re-raise. too small. Just make it 5,000 at least. Bet. Value bet. You have an overpair heads up. Just value bet. GG. Certainly, JPC, you can improve, man, but your game's okay. It's alright. You're... just make sure you're practicing your ICM. Continue to practice those post-flop hands. They're hard to learn. And don't be too passive, man. If you have a strong hand, just be aggressive. Well done overall. Alright guys, I am going to call the stream now. I have to go and do wife duties. So thanks everyone very much for watching. We're down a little bit today, about $23, I think. Let me just check the challenge bankroll. Whoops, that's the wrong button. So the bankroll at the moment is at 576.33. So yeah, 22.79. I'll edit the command. 576.33 minus 22.79. Alright guys, GG. Let me just see if there's anyone to host. I haven't hosted Gretchen Lee yet, so let's just give her a host. Alright guys, GG. I'll be back tomorrow at the early time. The schedule's on the screen there. And yeah, big secret next week on the 1st. GG guys. Thanks for watching.